My name is Vedaste Mugisha. I'm a student at Southern New Hampshire University through Kepler. Also, I'm taking healthcare management in communication. So, however, I'm interested and more interested in education. So, I live in Kisiba refugee camp, a refugee which is located in the west province of Rwanda, Karongi district. So, this refugee has almost 18,000 refugees from the Democratic Republic of Congo and some few from Ethiopia. So in this video, I will be talking about the values that Kisiwa refugee community should be reflected on in order to survive in the camp. Also, I'll be showing how those values should be taught in different schools. One of the values that refugees should reflect it on is partnership. Partnership is one of the values which is very important in the refugee community. Refugees has limited resources. One of the things that refugee has, and it is very important, is people. Refugees in general. So those refugees are the most important resources that refugee has more than anything else. So they need to use those refugees, they need to use the community, they need to use people to make partnership and collaboration so that they can achieve many things. In case they use partnership, in case they use collaboration, in case refugees work together, they will achieve many things. To make this happen, teachers in primary school should learn more about partnership and collaboration. Students must start learning collaboration in primary school. In this case, students will get different opportunity or different skills on how they are going to improve their collaboration skills and partnership skills. They will grow up with that skills and make sure that they implement the skills that learned in primary schools also in their futures, in the community and in the country in general. Respect and equality is another value which should be reflected on in Kisiwa refugee community. In Kisiwa refugee community, we are living here as different people and we came from different places in Democratic Republic of Congo. People have different culture. So we must or we should respect each and everyone's culture depending on where he or she came from. Without this, people will have different misunderstanding, and in case people respect and have quality with others, we will have the same understanding of different problems and our community will grow up. To make sure that every refugees in the camp are respecting each other, are respecting others' culture, are respecting human rights, partners in the camp must understand first this, must contribute to the society to make sure that everyone are learning, are getting the right of another, are respecting it, like everyone's culture. Also, the Kisiwa Executive Committee must be the first person also to understand this, and they try their best to make sure that they have different meetings, they have some workshops, and teach the refugees how people can respect each other. They need to understand the culture competence things. They need to understand that human rights must be respected. Another value which should be reflected on in Kisiwa refugee community is hope. Hope is a most important value which should be reflected on. The refugees in Kisiwa, they are there as hopeless people. They feel like they don't have anything. For example, refugees are getting $9 per month to one person. So this is not enough money for a person to meet all the things that they want. So people are feeling like they're going to die because they don't have enough things. So refugees should have the hope that maybe in some days they will be back in their country. Students, young people should have hope that maybe they're going to proceed with secondary school and also university studies. Make sure that the problem of hopeless in Kisiwa refugee camp are solved. School administration should create different clubs so that every single student in the school must attend those clubs to make sure that they are not alone, to make sure that they have something to work on, they have things that makes them busy and avoid hopeless. Also, for the adult people, they need to create some businesses, something to work on. It's maybe because business are very hard because of the capital, but they have also to create something to do. home activities, have fun with other people, and make sure that they are doing something, not sitting together. And like sitting together, something which can increase their hopeless. But if they are busy doing something, it will be like easy for them to forget every problem and focus on their tasks. Another value which should be reflected on in Kizira refugee community is integrity and transparency. In Kizira, refugees are thinking about different things. They have problems of their countries, they have problem of their homes, so they don't need to be dishonest for themselves. They need to try their best and show integrity. Let's take an example of a man who received the monthly payments from UNHCR and used the money in drugs. So their children and their wives will feel like this is not integrity. We feel like this is not honesty. If someone took the money and used the money in his personal things, which is not regarding on the family issues, solving family issues, so in that case, the one is not having integrity. So all refugees should demonstrate integrity and use things in transparency way. So the way this should be handled or solved, I think if the teachers in the primary school start to teach students professionalism and positive thinking, it will contribute to their future. If a student knows that being honest or living in a world of professional will help him in the future or will help a student in the future, the student will grow up with that mindset and feel like positive thinking, professionalism will help me with the integrity. So teachers need to teach the student in primary school things regarding professionalism, integrity, positive thinking, and honest in the schools.